that recording?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that. Okay. Hello, Feli. Can you tell me a little bit about what you did for your challenge?
For my challenge, I was not sure what to do. So I decided that it would be more challenging for me to accept something that has been given to me from another person's perspective. Because usually when I give myself challenges, think of them, I don't think of the challenges to be enough challenging actually. Because I usually just like to hang in what I feel I can do. So I wanted someone else to give me the challenge. So um, my director Antonio, he he gave me a song, and he told me to go in a nice calm place, and just to listen to the song and observe things around me. And then when I came back, I had to make a monologue, which was based on the inspiration from the place and the song as well.
Hmm. And what skills were you hoping to gain from doing this challenge? Or what kind of, were you trying to build confidence or trying to build on some artistic skills that you hadn't
Um,
done before?
well, it was definitely to do with my confidence because it is much harder to do act upon something absolutely spontaneous which you have no one control of, which was something given from another person. And along with that, it did develop also my creative skills because I have not done a monologue created by myself and performed it ever before. So that was definitely a new experience as well.
Okay. And how did you do it? What? So you went. Was it Antonio? Sorry.
Yeah.
He told you. He gave you a piece of text to go and read. Did you say?
No, he gave me a song which I actually did choose myself, but I didn't know what he was up to. But he really got inspired by that piece, so he wanted me to just look at the place, and he wanted me to say the whole monologue with that song when we perform.
Mhm.
What was the question again?
Just tell me how you went from start to finish, basically.
So at first, I did get the monologue done, and I did remember it, but then afterwards it kind of clashed when I had to speak it with the song. It sort of didn't go well because the song would just overlap my words. So we cut out the song part. So the text was still inspired by the song and the place, but what was left over was just my monologue. And we ended up performing it, and some people whom I heard reviews from, they said that they actually did enjoy it. So
Great. And how much practice did you have to do for that?
it was quite frustrating at first with the song because, as I said, it was clashing. And
And how did you resolve that issue? You talked to Antonio about it.
yeah, I did. I talked about it with him, and he agreed with me that it does not really work well because the two things were just so much contrast. There was so much contrast between it,
Mhm.
so it just didn't feel right. Not for me, not for the audience member that Antonio at the moment was. So we just took out the song and practiced with different ways of it. So we practiced doing it with the song, we practiced doing it without the song, practiced doing it with different speeds of me saying the
So
monologue.
when you say you were practicing that, was that reading through the text? Were you trying to learn
No, I
it
did
off by?
learn my monologue, so it wasn't much trouble knowing what to say and acting it out. But at the end, I didn't even need to act it out. I was just lying on the floor and as if I'm completely dead, just pretending that the voice just comes out of nowhere. And I think it worked quite well.
Great. So did it end up being in part of the show as well?
Yeah, it did.
That's exciting. Um, And how did you feel about the whole process? Was it difficult for you?
It was difficult because it was just something that I was not used to, and I was trying to get it with the music, but I felt like it did not work, so I did get kind of frustrated by that.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end, it was worth it. So, so it was really like a challenge because that's my point. I
Yeah.
would not think of something like that for myself. I would still keep in within my comfort zone,
Mm-hmm.
and I
And this was
wouldn't
something
think
that
of
pushed you
something
out of there
absolutely random to actually make it a really hard challenge. So,
because you wanted to learn something new and you wanted to learn some new skills.
yeah.
And do you think you did that? Good. Cool.